Yo, 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 what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Taylor May Rock. You're now tuned in to the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by wait a minute. I'm joined by my good man.
Man, and of course it's your man GMO, aka non-GMO. You know I always carry a fully loaded clip, right? Just don't be playing with me.
We
What's
ain't get no
going on with you,
gunshots.
Rock Man?
Hold on.
What's going
How you gonna say you got the fully loaded clip? You ain't bust no shots. What the fuck is really good, bro? Hold on. Can I get a yeah ho or something? Shit. All right, you gotta turn that up. I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it. Oh man. Let's see.
Man,
Good to go?
Nah, we light.
All right, let's try it again.
Nah.
Well, you know what?
Look. Shout out to the Blue Phoenix. The ladies are so. I know everybody's sitting there wondering like what's going on tonight. The ladies are taking off tonight, and this is the Man Time Takeover. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on K Quick. He running a little bit late. You know what I'm saying? But we still gonna make it do what it do. So, bro, what the fuck is good? How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling a little awkward.
Okay.
I don't know how many people out here do the same thing or go through the mood change, but I am a seasonal depressive. It is something about the sun going down earlier and these goddamn leaves falling that makes me feel like shit.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
This I feel you. Hey, Miss Briggs, how you doing? It's crazy because around this time, actually Saturday will be the day that I went to see my mom at the hospital and spoke to the doctors, and they told me that it was nothing more that they can do for her, so I had to put her in hospice. So it's crazy because around this time, what's up, Talena? How you doing? Appreciate you for tuning in. Around this time, I was actually things were starting to go downhill, and I was preparing for my mom to transition, and it's crazy because I kind of felt like just as the season started to change and the leaves started falling, it kind of felt like it was like somewhat in sync. You know what I'm saying? What was going on in my life? So I definitely feel you with that because I was driving down the street the other day, and that's all I could think about as I'm seeing shit start to fade, leaves off the trees. You know what I'm saying? But what's crazy? I'm learning that where there's death, there's new life.
Right.
Oh, it's Man Time Takeover. Though. We told the ladies to take off tonight. We're gonna take over. Don't worry. You'll enjoy us. But
I think
yeah.
I suggest Talena she starts asking questions now. Pose some questions that you would want 3 men or 2 men to talk about.
I can really
The
say,
deepest, darkest things. Yeah.
you ever say, damn, nigga, I know I'm fat. I count as 1.5 people, but 2? Shit. God damn it.
Yeah,
But nah,
man.
but you know what's crazy? And I think it really seasonal depression really hits because around this time is when we got all the holidays hitting back to back. And,
Yeah.
during the holidays, that's when we really link up with the ones that we love. And, that's when we really start to think more and more, you know what I'm saying, about those. So, everybody, it seems like everybody in our timeline is feeling that. So let me ask you, what are your ways to cope with it? Like, how do you get through
Um, I guess I reflect on a lot of things. Why am I feeling this way? It's substantially overwhelming though. It's it's you trying to manage your emotions. If I could describe it, in your head you have like something moving around that's trying to get out. It's a thought, right? It's all these thoughts that's boxing like in your head. And it's overwhelming as shit, bro. Like it's the weirdest feeling, bro. Like I always feel like I'm alone. Like I always feel like I'm the only one that battles with that shit. You know what I mean? But there is something about the goddamn weather change, you know. But shout outs to, you was speaking of the holidays and shit, but shout outs to being raised a Jehovah Witness, because I couldn't attach shit to nothing. Fuck. I had no anchor. I had
Yeah.
nowhere to tie anything to anything, bro. So shout outs to them
Yeah. See now,
post
see me.
believing motherfuckers.
No, see me on the other hand. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up on holidays. You know, and I wish my brother Awal was in the audience. He can stamp like my family, they get together and they throw down. Like, you know how you seen Big Mama's house with all the food? Like that's like that's how it gets down. And like that's I was raised like that. So, like as the family go on, you know what I'm saying, family members is not there. So it's like it's not the same
Yeah.
as it used to be. You feel me? And then, you get older, then you have a family, and then you start doing your own thing. It's a lot of changes. But as far as me, I don't know, bro. I deal with my emotions a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to distract myself. I like I lose I lose myself in whatever I'm doing. Um, and it's crazy. It's crazy that we're talking about this because it'll be reflecting back to this time, last year. Not too many people knew that the situation with my mom was that serious. But you know what I'm saying? I was busy as hell. You feel me? Like I said no to no job. You feel me? Like I was out there trying to get it because I know that as long as my mind is occupied for a majority of the time, I can make it through. Now, that may sound good, but the downside to it is you get those moments when your mind slows down. Those quiet moments, it hits you twice. It's harder. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this: I've been venting a lot more about. Um, I've been venting a lot more about how I feel, and I'm really learning to do that as a man because we're not trained to do that. We're trained to, you feel me, shut up, man up, keep it moving. You feel me? But all reality, you know what I'm saying? We're human. We need to blow off that steam. You know what I'm saying?
That was a very poetic way of saying we need to jerk off more. I really have tried to masturbate myself through depression, dark days. I think I think I think I need a new sex toy.
Oh shit! You broke your
I
you
don't know
broke.
what color butt cheeks I wanna hit, but I think that it's time for a sex toy.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. See, look, you're shooting shots, and I can't even. I can hear it. So hold on, wait a minute. So we're masturbating through um, sad times. I've never thought about that, bro. I don't know, bro. That,
Yeah.
that might kind of make me want to look forward to being sad a little more often. You feel me?
Can you be sad jerking off? Have you ever cried while jerking off, bro? I've never had a bad day like that where I'm just looking at my sausage all in my hands and shit, just like, bro, we gotta do this. We have to do this shit, bro. Like
No,
that's
bro. You know what? I've never been down in the dumps and be like, I need to chin myself up while I'm crying and just reach and grab my dick. You know what I'm saying? Normally happens when, you know what I'm saying, when I'm scrolling and I'm like, this is nice. You feel me? But
yeah.
just in the middle of crying, bro, that's kind of weird, bro. I don't know, man.
Have we as men, can we admit that we've come close to crying doing lovemaking?
Ah, yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we all done came in that one girl that we know damn well we shouldn't have bust off it. If we knew it was a possibility, it could have been some repercussions from that. So with that being said, that's my answer I'm sticking to.
Man, hey, listen. Lena said it's nah, but I fell asleep this morning. I have a very, very weird masturbation story. And God bless America for y'all listening to this. But my ex, we were beefing, and I went upstairs on the couch, because men, that's what we do. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And I masturbated myself to sleep. I woke up with a moist towel on my lap, dick out, and she just played it off like, "Are you okay? Like, is it okay? Like, what's wrong with you?"
You got caught in the pass out position, bro.
I was passed out on the couch, pleasuring myself. That is the most weirdest situation I've had as far as masturbation, other than almost getting caught by my mom. Yeah. After that happened, she let me close my door to my room. Shout out to moms. Yep.
See, I was privileged, bro. I was the only child. I was a good kid, so I was always allowed to close the door and all that shit, bro.
What?
Hell yeah, bro.
Do you know the substantial amount of socks that I would have ruined if I could close my fucking door, bro?
Nigga, why do you think my mom bought me socks every year for Christmas, nigga?
Get them little nasty motherfuckers out that drawer.
Right.
Get them the fuck off the side of the bed. I'm sick touching G's.
Man, what?
You're just like your father. Just like your father.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you, mean, bruh. That's crazy. So so you've never had an uncomfortable or a random situation happen during masturbation, like getting caught, or I have plenty of stories of me damn near getting caught.
Nah, bro. You know what? I've never got caught, but you know who we can ask this question? Quick.
Oh yeah.
What up?
What you do, bro?
Yeah, what's good? They call me Quick 2 events, yo. I just stepped out of an event. I had to go support a friend on her big day, So, and at the same time, I slid right in on the air. So what's poppin'?
So the question is, have you ever almost or gotten caught in the middle of a spank session?
So in the middle of a session, have we gotten caught like going solo?
Yeah, in the middle of a spank session.
Bruh, I don't feel comfortable talking about this. There's a church next to me. Anyways,
you would drink off at church.
All right, see you.
I
do not feel right talking with this heathen here. So
God created cum, and the cum don't
have
hurt.
I haven't been caught to the point where I was embarrassed, but I felt like my privacy was invaded because let's just say I thought my girl was sleeping, right? So and she wasn't sleeping. So she just laid there in silence.
Man, fuck y'all, man.
And the thing is, she told me, and I'm like, brother, I don't know if I can trust you anymore. It's like I felt like our trust was truly violated just because she wasn't really asleep.
Bro, she let you finish?
Yeah. I thought that, like, bro, it was I had a strategy that night. I literally waited till it was the middle of the night. I thought she was dead to the world. Wrong. I was wrong. But yeah, that's the closest thing to getting caught out that I've ever. Yeah, that's the closest.
Man, fuck all that. How about as men catching somebody else masturbating, another man doing it?
Well, how about I feel like I need to purge my eyes with the holy water or something.
Motherfucker, I thought my form was impeccable when I masturbated. Until I walked in on my goddamn roommate because I was in the military. This motherfucker's form was impeccable, bro. He was into it.
Oh, so
Didn't
wait, you
even-
mean to tell me you were mesmerized by the
No, I wasn't. No, it was the actual form of how he had the towel wrapped around and shit to hide it. It was just the weirdest fucking thing to walk in on, bro. Like, you already look at porn, right? But seeing a real live another man's dick in front of you, bro, is a very uncomfortable feeling.
All right,
Women
well-
should always, yeah, I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
Mo.
where-
We gotta touch on this.
All right,
Phoenix
well, hold
said-
on. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. It's kind of the principle, Weezy, because granted, only time stuff like that happens. All right, so it's that time of the month for y'all. Y'all bleeding. Can't really, unless you're the type of person that runs red lights, you're not gonna get none. So the least we want is some solitude while we venture off into our imagination. Nobody has these telekinesis mental powers like you, Weezy. We need focus and some type of solidarity. I can't speak for everybody, but dang, it's the principle. And I digress. Next, anybody else want to answer that?
I mean, so
Mhm.
if she knows I'm masturbating, I would expect her to help me out.
All right. Well, yeah, but like I said, it depends on the circumstance. Like,
Yeah, if it's
if
that time
she-
of the month,
if it's that time of the month, that's a mess to clean up. Nobody wants that problem.
Bro, go on my page right now.
oh boy.
Go to my Facebook page right now, put it on the big screen, and it's two females trying to simulate what men have to fucking do to please that little fucking area that they call the vagina. Okay? It's
Huh?
so many things.
Are we allowed to
involved.
show this on the air?
Yeah, because it's very, very closed. Because women can't last long in a plank position, bro. They can't do shit. Okay, they can't.
Oh,
They can't
yeah.
drive.
Hey, you want to know
They
something?
can't make the perfect fucking grits. I always wanted the perfect fucking grits. I don't never get that.
What
from
are
no
the
woman.
perfect? What are the perfect grits to you?
Bruh, it's the perfect between soft. I ain't about to get all perverse, man. Come on, man. That's what bro. They gotta pay me for that.
You said the
Only
perfect
fans coming.
grits?
Only
You said the
fans
perfect
coming.
grits.
Yeah, he said grits.
They ain't
Yeah.
and there's no such thing.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Fuck yeah, it is. Look at this shit, y'all.
So they doing like the Bobby Brown era.
No, that's how they emulating us.
Well, who the heck have they been with?
Oh, see,
All right, well, how about this? How about this?
Bro.
Now that they know, because I'm firstly, the first thing I noticed, their form and technique is terrible. So now that they know how difficult it is to master that, I bet not hear a single complaint out of y'all women ever. It's not as easy as it looks, as you can see.
Bruh.
It looked like they
Bruh.
moving furniture.
Bruh, that's the reason why the WNBA, I'm shooting my shot. That's the reason why they don't mix men and women together in sports. Because look at the muscles that we have to goddamn use to get a nut. Women don't do shit. They get to sit there and relax and judge you and shit all night and shit. Like, make sure your head goes right there.
I'm not gonna hold you, like, for real. Even
Nah.
the most unathletic dude can get some type of formula together, but they look like they never been to a day of gym class with that technique. They skip
It's
PE
not.
every day.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. It's not about going to PE. There's a muscle in the bottoms of our crotches called testosterone that automatically makes you want to fuck. Like, you tell me that it wasn't just instinctual for y'all to just do what you do. You figured it out, right? More practice, more play, right? Yay?
Say it again.
I mean, yeah. It comes. It's a technique that develops over time.
It is not for women to do.
It's not. It's
How?
not.
How? Lesbian
Everybody has a
people,
lane.
lesbian women with strap-ons. I need to talk to a stud right now. And I need to talk to you now because I want to see what y'all form is because you actually attaching the file on there, and then
Oh.
all of a sudden,
No, the question. Now, this is a serious question. If there are any members of the community watching, primarily the masculine women, how do you learn? Like, what do you pull from? Because we know what we do to get it down, but what do you study so you can get it down? You know, when you do your thing.
yeah, not
That's actually a good question.
Kenyatta said, she said that shit is tiring. She said you're gonna get 7 minutes out of me. Now listen.
Wow.
I need women out there to listen to me. Hold on real quick. Listen to me. I need y'all to lower y'all standards for how long the stroke has happened. Okay? If y'all can only do 7 minutes crunching your ass cheeks together, sweating and trying to find a titty, okay? That is hard fucking work in a push-up position. That's why men are superheroes, okay? You hear me? God damn it. I'm ready to go to, what the fuck is that island where the woman king is? I want to go over there and see if they can fuck as much as they can fight, okay? Because the only thing
Wow. But yo,
Oh boy, here we go. He's heating up.
that's very. But shouts out to them though, because yeah, you know.
So let me ask you this: have y'all ever met a woman that outfucked you, that just blew your mind? Normally, you're the dominant one, where she just made
Why
you
don't we
feel
ask?
like.
How about we ask you that question?
You said what?
Why don't you answer that question first?
Oh, let me tell you like this. I met my match, and I married my match. Let me tell you like this. Sorry, baby, I know you're listening, but look, let me tell you like this. We've had the greatest sessions because you gotta remember, we went from boyfriend and girlfriend dating when we were young to right now where we're being married. So we had the time when I came home from Jamaica and we came back around the neighborhood and we were inside of my caddy. You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? To the sneaky links at the hotel. You dig what I'm saying? To the kids gone for the weekend. Oops, made another one. You dig what I'm saying? Like it happens. It happens. But I have never had sex with a woman that just made me feel like she know the vibes.
What are you gonna say?
What?
Hold on. Before you made you feel like, hey, we're gonna pause it right there. Me and Quick are gonna fill in the blanks.
Go ahead.
Let's play a game. Quick, you go first. Make you feel like A.
Made me feel like an amateur.
What the fuck?
What?
All right, my turn.
No, because like you just said. Now, granted, the only way I can explain this is by giving my answer as well. Now, me being the dominant naturally, and I'm engaged to my match, so I know the vibes, Brock. I know the vibes. So when she decided, when she decided to go, you know, Super Saiyan on a brother and whatnot, I just felt like I couldn't do nothing. I just had to let it happen. So
shout out
it's like
to
when
shout out
they in
to
the driver's
Weezy.
seat, like when they want to be in the driver's seat, they take the wheel, and they don't even give you a chance to put. I swear they take the wheel, like straight up.
Hold on, wait a minute. We said make me feel like a bitch.
Damn! Wow.
Oh shit.
I think it's funny how she spelled it though.
Hey, Mo, what was you about to say? What was your word?
I was about to say shit. I don't want that type of backlash. God
But
damn.
But whole time,
Yeah. So what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying is like I've never had a woman make me feel like a whore. You feel me? That just made me feel like
Yes.
I just put it on you, lady, and get yourself together. You feel me? Like
Make you
I
want to
never-
smoke a jack with your
Facts.
socks on and shit.
facts.
With
Yeah.
just enough leg hanging out the cover just to cool you off. Yeah. I've been that whore. I've definitely been that whore.
Oh, you
Yep.
been taking advantage of, bro?
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, he's so proud of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It be like that.
All right, hold on. So, question: was she older? What up, Zena?
Don't worry, I was late too.
Was she older, Mo?
Yes.
See, okay.
Happens every time.
Yes. 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 It's yeah, I got slutted out. I really felt bad in the morning.
Uh-oh.
I was just
It looks
like,
like I'm about to
So,
have
hey.
my first experience.
Y'all hear this?
Hey.
Y'all hear this, folks? Mo is for the streets.
Whoa, Mo. Whoa, Mo. Hold on. Did she throw a towel at you until you clean yourself up? Or did she clean you up?
Or did she have when she was finished, did she already have an Uber outside for you?
see, sir, I'm a
She
little bit
left-
older than you, and
Oh,
Uber
my
is
bad.
very
Oh,
The
brand
yellow
new.
taxi. She called a
Nah.
yellow taxi for you. Yellow cab.
Sir,
Look,
I drive
she made
everywhere
it
I
up.
go.
Hold on. Guess what? Hey, Mo, let me tell you what happened. She left you $40, a sandwich, and some juice.
I can live with that. That's
And
what
Every
I'm
nigga
doing.
could.
I don't know if y'all remember my rant. But nigga, a Capri Sun after you bussin', licking all shots,
And she gave you a butterscotch candy.
Bro, you gotta fix your
and a
sandwich. You can't
turkey
get
and
shit.
fucking cheese with just mustard on it to replenish your electrolytes. Shout out to the women that still know how to make a goddamn athletic turkey and cheese.
Yeah.
God damn,
Hey,
that
so
is the
you wanna know
breakfast of
something?
motherfucking champions. The
So,
only
yeah.
thing I can think of is Usain Bolt wakes up and eats 50 of them niggas because that nigga fast as shit.
Hey,
That's
hold
all
on,
I'm
bro.
saying.
I just want to say right now, you fake shooting because you pushing buttons and we ain't hitting shit. You over
You
there
not
bleaching
hearing
and
shit?
pausing. Nah, bro.
Oh,
So yeah. But no,
You
no,
over
no.
there preaching
Not
and
to spin the
pausing.
block. This is a show about nothing, because granted, all right, just to slightly spin the block. I'm not even fully spinning. I'm just peeking back around the corner. To the atrocious video you showed of the emulation of the horrible form. That was terrible. Those girls better be thankful they girls. So anyhow, do you think, because I ain't going front, back in the day, if I'm just speaking for myself, I used to watch a lot of porn. That's probably how I developed most of my form. Do you think, because Mo, you brought up, the lesbians, do you think they do it the same way? Just by watching the porn? That's what I think. Everybody learns the same way.
one would think, because it is hard. No pun intended. It is hard to practice using shit that you wasn't born with. Shout outs to God. Jesus, I'm preaching today. Hey, look, I was born with something that they can't. Yes, they practice the porn. Let me get back on focus. I was getting ready.
All right, so you was about to go on a it wasn't that long. I didn't need that long of an answer. Thank you. So yes. All right, so conclusion. The conclusion is we all the same. We all learn the same way. So let's just band together and just continue our learning practices because we all learn the same way. All right, next subject.
Well, actually, nah. I mean, 'cause
Technically, do men squirt?
I didn't say we watch the same stuff.
No,
Nah, do we squirt though?
no. What I'm saying
Like-
is like we watch porn and learn moves, but
Learn
fucking
moves, yeah.
Fucking is like dancing. You just can't get out there and say, "Oh, bet, oh niggas doing this move, I'm gonna get out here and just do it." Oh, nah,
No.
nigga,
All right.
you gotta practice because you will look dumb as shit at first.
But,
imagine
you
you trying to nay at first, nigga. How dumb do you?
Well, who actually does dance moves?
No, but look. I'm comparing it to it because
okay.
it's all about the way your muscles move. You feel me?
I can't imagine trying to do the hokey pokey or the electric slide up in some ass, bro.
Hey,
No,
nigga.
I can't imagine that.
No, you do the wobble.
Oh shit!
What the fuck sex move is that? What is that? What is
Google
it?
it. Google it. I just came.
When you say the wobble, bro, I feel perverted. I don't know why. I feel dirty when you said that, bro. Like if I did a wobble in a woman, I would probably be mad at myself in the morning.
Nigga, if you did a wobble, it's gonna be something coming right back at you in 9 months.
Yeah, but the question is, who does which side of the spectrum does the wobbling? We know that's the move, but who does what? That's the question. So,
what's the weirdest music that came on randomly while you were making love and threw your whole stroke off?
Nothing.
Well,
I am a fucking musician. I fuck to any beat, no matter the
Nigga, you
time.
ain't fucking to no fucking rock and roll. Shut up.
Nah,
You
bruh.
tripping.
Yes, you can. Bruh. Bon Jovi
Who
came on
fucks
and
the
it was
rock
on
and
and pop.
roll?
It was on and popping when Bon Jovi came on, dog. It was on and popping.
Fucking to rock and roll,
Bruh. If you
Nigga,
if you got rhythm, anything can rock with. Now the only time I was really thrown off, a playlist was playing from YouTube because there's a whole play. My girl got like a whole YouTube playlist or whatever. But what threw me off is a very, very awkward ad played right before the next video came on. Like it just goes right into the next song, but every now and then an ad comes on. And I forgot what the ad was for, but it was for one, it made me stop dead in my tracks, and then it made both of us laugh. And it just kind of
made you miss the spot, motherfucker.
It just threw the momentum off. Like we were on this.
Of course it did. Our butt cheeks, ladies, are in sync with our ears. Okay? That's the problem. You know what the fuck happened to me? Huh?
Wow.
I love Jill Scott, y'all. I love Jill Scott.
Everybody loves Jill Scott. I love Jill Scott.
But a random ass song called Give Me came on, and it's a funk song. So I had to throw my dick into retro mode. Okay? I had to go back into the 70s when they really was fucking to that shit unshaven. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Burning.
Bruh, that's all that was pumping through my head was like, oh, I'm fucking the funk? You can't fuck the funk. That's an awkward situation. I don't give a damn how much you guys are in tune with your beats and shit. You's a damn lie. Damn lie.
Nah, look, let me tell you like this, bro. You don't go beat for beat. That's when you gotta start dancing, bro. As a
in
musician,
the ass?
You got to, bro. You
in
tripping.
the ass. You dancing in the woman's ass.
Tripping, bro.
I ain't.
Bro, you make beats, bro. Look, think about how many different cadence it is to a beat.
You expect to do all this with your toes curled up.
Hey, look.
I ain't got time to be thinking, bro. I gotta go pure like caveman or some shit. Like I just woke up out of a coma.
What if a playlist is playing and some electronic music comes on?
Some EDM?
Oh hell yeah.
Bruh, so are you gonna stop to change the song, or are you gonna adapt and finish the job?
I mean, I'm gonna come.
Bro, I ain't say all that. I'm just saying, are you going to adapt? You ain't have to say that.
I probably stick my fingers in my ears and still do the chicken wing. I think I got skill level like on Ninja 10, like Ninja Gaiden 10. You ever played that game? It's a dope game. I think that I can manage that because rock and fucking roll and goddamn EDM is not where it's at for my hips.
Wait a minute. Look.
My hips ain't tuned to that shit.
You can't. It depends on what type of rock and roll you're talking to. If you talk about that heavy metal, no.
All right, so
he's now. Hold on, EDM. I'm gonna fuck around and have an asthma attack.
Lord. What about dubstep? Dubstep is dope.
Oh no,
but the pop. What note do you stroke on? Bruh. Oh, you a rabbit fucker.
I mean,
see, I need something smooth.
Bruh, everybody, don't nobody want to be smooth all the time. You can do slow jams anytime. You gotta switch it up, bruh.
I'm gonna tell you like this. We are black people. You know we always move off the 2 and the 4.
Well, if anybody knows music, there's also the 1 created by James Brown. That is,
Of course.
it's
And
a
guess
completely.
I'm
It
not.
is the one.
I don't know.
It's a
What do you
completely
fuck
different.
to
It's a
on James
completely. It's a
Brown?
completely different beat. A completely different beat
Whatever
that
the
you
coach
stop
tells
on
you
and
to,
come in
bro.
on.
My hips are a well-oiled machine that has been going for 41 fucking years. Okay? They are in tuned with smooth, beautiful shit. Okay? You too sound angry. You two sound angry.
No,
So,
bro.
bruh.
I can just fuck to different genres of music, nigga.
Yeah, it's called diversity.
Yeah, bro. That's it, bro.
It's diversity. We are eclectic.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing. You're the old school model. You know what I'm saying? We are like 2.5. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. You're so old school. You need specific circumstances. You need
y'all
Teddy
just mad because
you need Teddy Pendergrass and incense, and that's all you go off.
so y'all just mad because my glizzy is well seasoned. Is that what is that?
Paul, don't. All right, bro. Put him in a vacuum
Look,
real
let me
quick,
tell you something, bro. If your glizzy is seasoned, you need to take a bath, bro.
bro. No, if that's the case, you need to see a doctor.
Right.
Y'all were gonna go there with that shit. I knew y'all were gonna go there with that shit, yo. That was funny as fuck.
Yo, hold on, please. No. Bring that last comment back up. I need you to read that, right?
Oh, different music equals different fuckings. A lot of fun. I told you I married my match. We get it in.
That's some funny stuff, yo.
You two are serial fucking killers, okay? That's the shit people get murdered to. The shit y'all talking about.
Bruh, you don't get murdered. Well, technically, you can. People, yeah. People get murdered at birds chirping. So, so like I said, you mean to tell me if a smooth Aerosmith joint comes on, that's gonna throw you off?
Yeah.
Ha!
It
All right.
is.
All right.
It is.
You know why? Because all never mind. Mo just likes to fuck. Mo said, you know what? I like to fuck.
No, like I said,
getting older. Hold on. He said, I'm getting older. I need a steady tempo, a steady pace. Let me just see what I can do.
He gotta keep the icy hot by the bed.
So this is probably a question that women want to talk about because I've heard
serial fuckers. I like that.
This is a subject that women probably want to hear us deliberate and debate over, right?
Okay.
Do men naturally feel like we know what we're doing in bed? Has all of our moves ever worked with every woman?
I will say this. Yes. Because I ain't going front. I'll take it back to my first time. Granted, never got none ever in life, but I went into that situation thinking I was about to body something. And bruh, if it wasn't the most awkward thing ever, man, but it's shoot, my confidence leading up was through the roof because I was studying. And I was like, even though I didn't know what the heck I was doing, I was like, all right, when this go down, it's going down. But bruh, that first time was terrible. It was awkward. It took a while to get. After a while, we got it right. But bruh, didn't know what I was doing at first. It was terrible, bruh. Yeah. So to your answer, yes. Naturally, there's some kind of a confidence there, even if there's no confidence. It's there somewhere. But then again, I am just speaking for myself.
Rob?
So I already know on Bucks every move ain't gonna work with every woman just because I had older cousins that kind of schooled me on the game.
Super facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I already knew as a youngin', when we on the phone and we talk, we always talk that sex shit on the phone. You dig what I'm saying? When we was a youngin', I kind of learned to listen. You feel me? What the woman says she likes, you know what I'm saying? And kind of went off of that. But still, you still got to kind of get to know a person because not every woman likes to be touched the same way. You feel me?
That's for sure. I think that's very accurate about how most of us feel. Now, people men with
Hey, P.
narcissistic qualities tend to feel like, yeah, I just know, you know. I find that just like you said, Rock, that listening to the woman actually gives you a fucking guide. It's just fucking cheat code. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That shit is dope. That shit is dope, man. But I ain't fucking to no rock and roll, champ. I ain't listening to my drunk ass uncle from Deanwood Avenue tell me how to pump the shit out something. Nah, that's y'all. That's y'all.
Nah,
So,
see the thing is,
Y'all like to learn from winos and shit.
nah,
bruh. So, ladies, you hear this? If you get with Mo, just know y'all are gonna be getting down to that compilation CD they used to sell at 12 o'clock at midnight on TV.
It's gonna
Do
feel like
you
we
want
working in
to
reverse.
relive the memories of
I
sultry
mean, but all right. So
R&B?
look, let's be real. When we us as men, when we have sex to music, it's normally not planned. It's normally whatever's on at the time. You
Facts.
feel me? I kind of feel that it's the women that set the mood with the playlist. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
so let me ask you, as men, have we forgotten how to be romantic? You feel me in the situation? Like, did we forget that? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes setting the mood is just as important as actually getting it in.
Depends on who you're talking to, you know. Now, because granted, like I said before, I can only really speak for myself. No, I have not forgotten because granted, I know what my significant other likes. I know the if I want to speak in the term that's commonly used in these conversations, I know the love language that speaks to her, you know. So I know how to cater to that. That's where the romantic and the foreplay and the dressing everything up comes into play. So, but there are some people who just lack in that category, you know, which is there's a lack of communication and to an extent a lack of connection. That can definitely throw the romantic vibe off. So,
I think I
it,
think when you I think when you live with people, when you've been around each other for a while, quickies are probably more preferred. Is that's what I've been seeing, like a pattern over the years.
yeah,
That quickies are way more preferred when you're in a relationship than it is when you're just meeting each other. Like you really want to experience each other, and then all of a sudden the button hits. Anybody else?
No,
well,
I
no,
mean, I
oh,
never
go
say
ahead, Rock.
I will say this. You dig what I'm saying? As a married man and a father, you know what I'm saying. When you young with no responsibility, you feel me? Like you got time to fuck. You feel me? All day, every day, whenever you want to. But you know what I'm saying? When there's kids involved and you know what I'm saying, you got a family structure, you know what I'm saying? That's when it gets to the point where you get to learn to appreciate the quickies because you can't do it when you want to. Sometimes you have to do it, especially with young kids. You got to do it when all the kids sleep. You dig what I'm
Got to
saying?
get
And
in
they
where you
got to
fit
be
in.
exactly. So you got to learn to get it when it's time. You dig what I'm saying? But um, you do learn to have those moments where you like, you know what, we just gonna lock the door and we ain't rushing shit. You dig what I'm saying? They just gonna have you knocking on the door. As long as I can hear you knocking on the door saying, Daddy, Daddy, nigga, I know you alright. You feel me? That's
Mm.
but life in relationships kind of alter and change. Now to ask Weezy, were we even taught how to set the mood? As men, honestly, no. To be honest with you, because all we got to go off and it's fucked up. All we got to go off is movies. You feel me? What we see in movies and on TV. You
Yeah,
feel me? We know that women like flowers not because women told us that they like flowers. You feel me? But we knew just by seeing that on TV that all men give women flowers. You feel me?
super
Backed up
facts.
sex. Go ahead, bro. All right, so I think something else that the ladies would like to know: us as men as a whole, do we enjoy being backed up, frustrated sex, or do we enjoy a daily dose of sex?
Well, I will say this. As as much as cliche as people say they want it every day, there's just days where even the man isn't in the mood because there's other because granted, for instance, if I have an agenda that day and I really just do not have time, it may not work on my end and because my mind that might not be focused on that right now because I got things that I need to do that I want to do, so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. There's literally times, once again speaking for myself, where our minds aren't into it. Granted, I guarantee where our minds are into it more than women's are, because we're usually the ones who get turned down the most. But anyhow, if you were to take a tally, who turns down sex the most? The woman. But I will say, as much as that sounds, that's as nice as that sounds, there has been times where I wasn't in the mood as well.
Rock?
There's no way you're fucking every day.
Nope.
I mean, after a while, fucking every single day, you can kind of get bored. You know what I'm saying? Repetition is good, but it ain't great. You feel me? Next thing you know, you feel me? You're eventually gonna run out of things to do. You feel me? Like, I believe in. Yeah, we're gonna get it in, but let's put a little bit of space in between it. You feel me? We had days where we go back to back, but after that, it's just like, hold on. First and foremost, I need to recharge my fluids. You know what I'm saying? One, you feel me? But in the same breath, you feel me? It's like let me miss you a little bit. You feel me? Miss me a little bit. You feel me? Because when it's like that, it's more than just fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's called love making, sir.
Y'all motherfucker.
Wow.
Can we make? Do you? And from what I'm judging, is that everybody here loves a variety. So, because who doesn't love a good grudge fuck? Like, who doesn't love a good fucking hefty dose of I hate your ass and love you at the same time?
Oh man, hell yeah. Make them
who here doesn't love Mr. and Mrs. Smith? So y'all just get it in right after y'all have a knife fight.
We not talking about whooping their ass, bro.
Well, bro, it's
in the
bruh,
face by
it's
the woman
different.
I want to make love to.
Well, bro,
No.
if you think of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, nobody's behind. They kind of just equally punished each other, and then they just made up. Their fighting makeup was just a little more extreme than others.
What the fuck is going on here? Your type of party? Oh man!
See,
Hey,
look, this is what I'm talking about. See, Rock,
that's the
right.
best right there. Oh yeah. Hey, look, I got a punching bag right behind me. You can't see it through the piano. Look,
no.
Here. But
pick this apart here. Pick this apart here, Mo, because now we are seeing what women like based off of the response of these last.
They like
these
to
last
get
couple
their
responses.
asses kicked. They like to get their asses kicked.
Is it that, or do they just like being mad?
They like getting their asses kicked. Fathers.
Yeah,
train
like
your
I said,
daughters
Weezy,
to
they
not
jacked
like
each other up.
ass kickings, huh?
They jacked each other. Like, no, Weezy just co-signed what I said. Yeah, they jacked each other up in the movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So is that a preference amongst women? The mad sex, the angry.
Bro, I think
I
the
hate you.
consensus that we had.
Yeah, so is that so? Ladies in the comments, is that a preferred method of yours? Yes or no, basically. See, there you go. Like being mad. There it is. See, we done got to the root of something this evening. They like
Why do you
being
think they
mad.
always starting shit, bruh?
Exactly.
They starting
Oh,
shit.
we didn't answer so much stuff just in this question. Hey, there is gross. That's facts, bro. Facts, bro. It's called toxic.
Toxic.
But toxic vagina is the best vagina ever.
And that's exactly how you. That's why you bald today.
Damn straight.
You know what?
Non-toxic sex is that spiritual sex. That's that shit that shit does unlock another level.
Nigga.
Yeah. I
Hey,
take that back. They are one and the same.
is that the
Shit.
Baduism that they talk?
Man, that Baduism sick, bro.
I ain't
When
gonna
she
front.
bring
Baduism
over her crystals, when she brings her crystals over
bruh.
and massages your back with love, motherfucker.
I'm
I feel
still
like
trying
a
to figure it out.
biscuit. I feel like a fucking biscuit from fucking Red Lobster.
But no, for real. Because speaking of Baduism, would you dare to, if you had given the opportunity, would you dare try the same? Would you dare put yourself in the same situation that had Andre 3000 in 1992, looking like a regular dude from the street of Atlanta, but after Baduism, he turned into this space age ruffle wearing figure. Now, granted, he was a dang superstar after that happened, but still, would you sign up for that? You personally?
Motherfucker, is it killing us? I won't.
I ain't gonna front. I would too. I would
Dope
too. Like, give me the
fiend.
big hat and the moon boots. I'm with
Man, I'm changing my whole style.
it.
Oh, you want me to be your baby daddy? Oh, you chose me. Well, bring them old pretty ass eyes over here and let's make sweet, hot love. And I'm envisioning she probably hates herself, so, you know, she's a Piscean, so she don't want to hear herself play in the background, but I imagine. What's one of her baby daddies that we could listen to? Because she got a million niggas that are rappers.
She got she was with Common got the Baduism, Andre, and wasn't she with? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't she with Jay Electronica too?
She's with Jay Electronica, my man from NWA, DOC,
right?
Andre 3000, Andre 3000, and Jay Electronica.
Yeah. Everybody life changed for the better.
Sounds kind of like my life, yeah. Sounds kind of like my life because I chose 3 different baby with my dumb ass. Shout out to my stupid ass for doing that dumb shit. God damn it.
Man, speaking of that, shout out to the homie Crank Lucas. Crank Lucas made this skit of rappers before and after Erykah Badu. It was the funniest thing ever. Shout out to Crank Lucas. Everybody check that out.
See, I'm gonna say it. Something ain't right about that cat. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Something is off about that pussy make niggas do some weird shit. I'm sorry.
You think, bro?
Nigga, either that or she doing some weird shit to them.
Well, bro, I will say they look at life in a different way now.
Real. Hey, nigga, look. Nigga, if some weird shit happened to you in the bedroom, wouldn't you look at life different, bro?
Well, it looked like that. It looked like they prospering. I'll say that much.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying, it don't look like they have any worry in the world.
Well,
they're eating vegetables and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's because she played in their butt and they gotta watch what they eat.
All right. See, why I gotta be on that?
Come on, bro.
That's very descriptive, sir.
Too descriptive. Do you know some stuff we don't?
Nigga, they eyes open for a reason, nigga.
No. I mean, like, I say I'm not going down this rabbit hole with you. There's nothing wrong with it. But we love Baduism.
No, let's go.
We love Baduism. Shouts out to Baduism.
Oh, well, you go let her play in your ass and let's see
all right.
Start wearing.
Put me in the back, please.
No, quick. You want to be
a
part of Baduism.
Y'all think the ass play leads to corduroys?
Corduroys, bro.
She did more than just.
Is that how they came up with that shitty ass fucking material?
Yeah, bro.
It makes a sound.
Is that how
when
the
you
fuck
walk.
they did it? The fuck?
Who invented that shit? That's the worst. I remember, look, God rest his soul. I remember my mother tried to bring out some corduroy fucking dress pants. And I just looked at her. I didn't know what they was, but I was just like, it's something ain't right about this material. Like, nah, B.
Yeah. That was the worst shit ever, but it was warm as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It kept you hot all fucking day, so that all the goddamn extra Vaseline that your mama with her superstitious ass rubbed on you like you a goddamn buttermilk biscuit.
Man, what? Hey, look like those biscuits Kiki made on Saturday and shit.
Man, what the fuck? Oh God.
Not the buttermilks.
Bruh. Wintertime in the 80s was the worst fucking time to shine, bro. I'm telling you. You was suited and booted, but you was itchy motherfucker. God damn, shout outs to being itchy. It builds character. Yeah. I think that's when the waxing revolution started. That's when everybody started cutting their pubic hairs off, because there's no fucking way that your nuts was gonna survive a pair of corduroy pants.
You consider that a revolution? A wax revolution?
Hell
It
yeah.
was a revolution.
Bro, your balls wasn't gonna survive them corduroys unless you trim your pubes. I promise. You had a 5-night time before you became a teenager and your balls dropped, bro. It was.
You ever notice how corduroys sound like aluminum foil when you walk?
That's the sound you get?
I don't know. It sounds weird.
Yeah.
Shit, if you running them Jones, you feel like somebody lit a match under your balls. So,
Yeah. I'm not a fan of like a lot of 80s wear, bro. And they're bringing the shit back. Like, we've been wearing hoochie daddies most of our young lives with the big ass 3-ring socks that go all the way to the kneecap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. We was wearing hoochie daddy shorts way back in the day, bro. For real.
Well, yeah, it was the thing.
You looking at history.
Wasn't that like that's the Bobby Brown days though, ain't it? Like the short shorts that the dudes used to wear.
Hey, look. So look, the shift gears real quick. I'm scrolling on IG and I just seen that Boosie, which is like becoming one of my favorite fucking celebs right now. Boosie sent $1,000 to a fan who revealed to him on his live that he walked in and caught his mother in the middle of a train being ran on.
Yeah, I faint.
This nigga Boosie said,
I'd pass the fuck out.
This nigga Boosie said, you look, go buy you some weed because you traumatized.
I would fall the fuck out, bruh. I would return to being a baby again and shit my pants, bro.
What was the situation again? I couldn't hear you.
All right, so Boosie gave a fan $1,000 because he just revealed to him on live that he walked in and discovered his mother in a train ran on her.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I died right there.
And you said Boosie just gave him a stack.
Yeah, he cashed at him. He was like, go get some smoke, some drink or something.
Bruh, like I would need some type of rehabilitation.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, I'm shooting everybody in there.
I mean, like, that is terrible. No, I mean, that's generous of Boosie. Shout out to Boosie, though. I mean,
can you imagine how
hold on real quick.
That is?
No, man. Ain't no way you supposed to be up there, man.
Your voice ain't high enough, bro.
You gotta do it. Bro.
I have not tried Boosie before. I'm gonna try my best. It's the first attempt to Boosie. Y'all are hearing it first. All right, what's something that he said?
Put your pussy lips on live and I give you.
I gotta watch Boosie again. Like, what's the sentence that he said? What's the sentence that Boosie would say, Rock?
I just told you.
Bruh. I can't
Pussy
I
ass
afford
know,
it.
man. You gotta take this money and get yourself some weed because you traumatized.
You getting there. You getting there. Shout out.
I gotta work on it. I gotta work on it.
Hey, yeah, you almost there,
I had it. It's like I had it in the beginning and it tapered off, but I'll get it. I'm gonna get it.
Motherfucker, that was a good first attempt.
I mean,
God
that was
damn.
a good first attempt. I actually impressed myself a little bit.
Shit. All right. Hey, shout outs to you, bruh.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely.
but
I'm gonna work on it. I'm
I
determined.
would stab, bruh. I would stab both of my eyes out. My mother gonna have to regret every head to toe stroke she took to not give me the respect and just texting me or telling me just don't come home for a little bit. Mr. Rogers is in the neighborhood, motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, she could at least get the heads up.
Man, I throw up.
That's terrible, bro. That is
I
Why
terrible.
didn't
throw
she
up.
have the door lock? The door lock. I'm saying that.
Or like the sock on the door thing that they used to do. At least.
Why the fuck? A kid should not know that shit. A kid should not know a sock on the fucking door.
I
That
mean,
means
I
she's
don't
a
know. There
whore,
was-
bro. That's what whores do.
Well, bro, I bet you that kid would have liked to have known. I bet you he would have rather known what that was than to walk in and saw that.
That saddens me, the thought of that shit, bro. I'm telling you, I throw up, pass out, and everything, bro. Like, nah, mama. Bitch, I tried to fight for you at the 7-Eleven. Little
Not the 7-Eleven.
coffee drinking motherfuckers with their jerry curls was trying to get at you. And you doing this shit? You doing this shit? Fuck, nigga, I give her a sermon. I tell you what, I think that's what preachers are made of. I think all preachers seen their mamas do some shit like that and they just turn to God because there's no other way around this life after seeing some traumatic shit like that. I'm telling you, I killed myself. I'd be gone.
Now, if my guy gave him that $1,000, I nailed that one perfect. I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you right motherfucking now. This is what you need to do. I'm gonna give you this motherfucking $1,000. You need to get yourself some weed. Cause your life is officially fucked up. Perfect.
Joe, nah.
Your life is fucked up officially.
Nah, we all dying.
Yeah.
We all dying.
Can I ask you something? How would Kevin Gates give him that $1,000?
Oh man, you heard me that listen here. Oh, you've been through a lot, baby. Like you've been I mean, I throw the dick in your, in the back too, but yeah, that's just that right there. That's too much. That's too much.
So much.
I'm gonna go ahead, stretch a little something, and hopefully that erases from your memory.
I think your heart is officially in New Orleans somewhere, bro.
I love fucking New Orleans culture, but going there is a different story. It's bad juju down that joint. God damn, it don't feel right. God damn. Have y'all ever traveled somewhere and just had a feeling about the fucking place?
Yeah. Somebody tried to argue with me about but somebody, speaking of New Orleans, somebody tried to argue with me today again about whose seafood is better. I'm like, now granted, I never tried New Orleans cuisine, but yeah, never mind.
I'm sorry, Bo. You said something about some bad juju.
Yes, sir.
What'd you say?
Who, me?
I said traveling to different states, countries. None of y'all have never gotten that feeling, that weird, eerie feeling, like.
Not as of late, no. At least not that I remember.
Bro.
For real, I ain't gonna front. I've gotten that eerie feel. I got that eerie feelings like that some places at home in Maryland. I never got it traveling somewhere else yet.
That's crazy.
I think, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I call that my nigga sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's messed up that I say it, but that's what I call it. Like we grew up in an environment where we always had to be what we call on point. You dig what I'm saying? You always had to be aware of your surroundings, and you can always size up Um, you can always size up your situation based on what's happening around you. You know what I'm saying? That's part of our quote unquote street smarts. You get what I'm saying? So I think everywhere you go, you can always feel the vibes in the area. The Phoenix
Yeah.
said riding through Virginia traveling south.
Man, the first time I saw a fucking real cotton field, bro. Do you
Dang.
know what the Do you know what the fuck came over me? It was right there in Danville, goddamn Virginia.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember it.
Knowing you
I
was
I
just
could
you just got mad instantly.
I didn't get mad. It was just an eerie feeling that I wanted to really go out there and fucking pick cotton, bruh. I didn't know that the PTSD came with the urge to just fucking pick
This
cotton, bruh.
motherfucker.
I
This
would,
nigga,
I would,
look.
I want him to
Somebody
give me
nigga
back
give you
just
a bottle of
because. With that
Tylenol.
statement, you need to give me back just because you set us back at least 30 years just now, just from saying
God
that.
damn it.
You set us all the way back, bro.
Ain't this some shit?
I feel so ashamed.
This nigga said he wanted to pick cotton.
He wanted to pick cotton.
What the fuck?
You should be
Hey, but
ashamed
look.
of yourself the whole time.
I know. I got long. I went down. I did a photography job in deep in Virginia. I think it was like Richmond somewhere, and I was like using Waze, so Waze was updating the route and it was having me off road and all that shit, and had me like driving through right after it rained, so shit was flooded. So I was forced to drive through like these big ass plantation like houses and shit, and like big ass fields, and I was actually feeling like, damn, like is this, you know what I'm saying, a former site where, you know what I'm saying, the slaves was at, all that shit. This shit is just it's super weird, but yeah, bro, like that shit is definitely weird riding through VA.
Well, I'll say this though. I had a feeling like that. The exact same feeling. The only difference is it wasn't in VA. Like I said, it was right here in the heart of Maryland. You know, or not so much the heart of Maryland, but in Maryland. Matter of fact, shout out to homeboy Cali Bigelow. You know, shouts out to him. I was actually in his music video for King, and so shout out to Cali. We shot the scenes that I was in. We reenacted a slave revolt. You know, and there was this plant. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna have to, but there was a plantation in Indian Head, Maryland, that I did not even know existed until he sent me the location that we were shooting this video shoot. And when I say everything, we had to, for one, when we parked the cars, we had to walk back to the house. So the first thing you see, there was like trees that made like this arc that led all the way back to the big house where I know like the master and all them stayed in. It looked so eerie. It was like the best way I could describe how the house looked. It looked like Candyland, like from Django. The same way Candyland looked. That's what this place looked like. But when we went around back to the backyard, whew, when I say like the ancestors were speaking to me, I'm not lying. Now, for one, you look down the hill, and when I say that whole property leading out to the water was about the size of 12 football fields, it probably isn't big enough. That's probably not enough to describe how big this place was. And straight dead ahead, smack dab in the middle of everything, was this huge tree, the biggest tree on the entire property, and it does not take a rocket scientist to know what that tree was used for. So it was just the most eerie feeling, and I did not have to travel out of state to get it.
You know, I had this weird feeling when Mo, where you at? Where Mo go?
He cut his camera off. But go ahead, what's up?
Oh, I was going to talk to him. I had this weird feeling. I actually forgot what I was going to say. I'm not even going to lie to you. I had turned away. Look, I fucking lost my thought. What the fuck?
I had just got done talking about the eerie ass plantation that we found.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I get that eerie ass plantation feeling when I come home sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And wife looks at me and cracks the whip. You know what I'm saying? The kids look at me like, you know, feel like I'm back in slavery. You know, guess that's a part of being married, right?
Hey, my bad, y'all.
Oh
bad.
man, that's funny.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
funny. Yo, Rock, it's funny you said. I saw this one person on TikTok who literally, who when I say his son asked him a question, but his answer like burned the heck out of his wife. Like I don't remember the question word for word, but it was something along the lines saying he said, "Dad, do you feel does mom make this house feel like a prison?" And he said, no, son, because in prison they feed their inmates.
Oh shit. Well, look, let me tell you like this.
I know. And then the camera panned to the wife, and the wife looked like she was about to shoot him.
Let me tell you like this. If this house was a jail, this would be one of the best jails that feed their inmates, because I eat pretty fucking good in this house. And I'm not just saying that because my wife watching. I'm just saying that because that's some real shit. I eat pretty damn good. It's to the point where, like, if we have those like every man for yourself nights where, you know, you find something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind the sandwich, or, you know what I'm saying, upside down days, because I eat pretty fucking well.
You can tell me the truth in the chat, bro. It's okay.
Hey, look. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Goddamn it!
It's okay, bro. I know how it go.
No, but I mean, y'all already know. Wifey gets
yeah, super.
Bro,
facts, super facts.
this shit is crazy. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I broke the shit out my mic just now, bro.
It's broke?
Bro?
How'd you do that?
I broke the jack to it, so I gotta get another fucking mic jack.
Damn. All right, so you had to resort back to headphone game, right?
Way to go, Bob. Guess what?
Dang.
Now you're not super radio mode, nigga. You just like us, nigga.
Do I sound like still work? Do I sound like shit? Let me see.
You straight. You good.
No, you straight. Do the sound effects still work?
No,
I just hit him.
So
yeah, it don't work.
Yeah.
Or at least I didn't hear him.
It's some bullshit.
You feel so not you without all the equipment.
Yeah, I feel empty inside.
Let's spin the block real quick, because, you know, there's still shit going on. It's been a tough week for Kanye West, man.
Hey, bro. His name is Ye.
Ye, look, Ye, Kanye, Jay-Z's friend, whatever you want to call it, man. It's been a tough week. He's lost a lot of business. Let's talk about it. Adidas said that they cut ties with Adidas, and Adidas said they still gonna release this man's designs without his name on it. And then they trolled today by posting a message or a meme that said "buy," but the Y and the E was black, so it says "buy ye." You feel me? So they are really going smack at it. He lost a lot of money. How y'all feel about this?
This motherfucker still has 400 million.
Straight up. It's not like he's suffering.
There's no way. There's just no fucking way, bro.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. I think he's happier that way. You know? Y'all don't feel like that would be like the best move for anybody to be free?
I mean, yeah. It depends on what his situation is, whether he was now. It depends on if he has a plan or if he was prepared and so on and so forth. Now, a lot of people who follow him, they want to come up with these conspiracy theories that he planned on doing this. He planned on doing this so he can lose all this stuff, so he can be his own of everything and own everything. Now, granted, in a perfect world, he just now to play the upside, he just made. But did he really have intentions on doing that? What is he really that prepared? Do we really? So, to them, how do you know that? Are you sitting in on his business meetings? Do you count his pockets?
So allegedly, I'm Skechers headquarters and tried to go talk and do some business, and they escorted him out. They didn't even want to talk to him. But I got a video that I'm queuing up for us right now that I want y'all to see. It was quite interesting.
I ain't losing no money. They never paid me nothing.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying?
You're the one that signed it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You think Adidas is next?
Well, we going through legal right now, so anything can happen. That's it.
But you got Johnny Depp, so she cut him off, right?
Yeah, I think people just try to score. I think people just try to score points. You know what I'm saying? Like Maverick Carter had me go on a show just to say we took him off the show. Then I go on Drink Champs. Then they take it down. The day when I was taken off the Balenciaga site, that was one of the most freeing days. You know, we're about making product that's $20, the best design in the world, and that's the reason why we have brought the head designer from Balenciaga, Demna, who's a great designer. That's why I brought him to the Gap in the first place, but they didn't allow that to happen, and that's why I had to get up out of those big corporations so I could get directly to the people. And I want to talk about the Jewish comment. It's actually proving the exact point that I made. So many actors been bullied behind the scenes, so you even got people like Ari Emanuel asking people to not do business with me. That's how this town has been running for so long. They'll mute you. They'll try to mute you at all costs.
We can't cancel Kanye. We can't cancel him.
What'd you say?
They can't cancel somebody.
I mean, you definitely. Look at that. Even
God's on your side, man.
Even God is on all our side. God is alive.
Amen.
Shout outs to Ye.
Hey.
Sounds like he's speaking some real shit.
Yeah. He don't sound
Like,
so
why don't-
crazy right now, right?
I mean,
Right.
like, look, hey, for real. At the end of the day, I acknowledge the realness he speaks, but I also acknowledge what he speaks or does that I don't agree with too. You know, it's still one side doesn't erase the other to me. If he does some fugazi type stuff to me, I'll call it. But when he speaks the real, I'll call that too.
I mean, like, why do we feel? Why is the community turning against him?
I think
Like,
it's mainly because of the statements that he said in regards to George Floyd. That's where our community was in the uproar.
Well, this is how I look at that. Now, granted, that of course, I don't like the George Floyd comments. I was the first to vocalize that, or like not the first, but I definitely vocalized that. But if you notice, he insulted the Jewish community. They banded together and made a statement about their displeasure with what they said about their community. But when he's walking around doing things that jeopardize what we're trying to do and what we're trying to move forward with as a people, and for one, walking with somebody, Candace Owens, who I feel is like the living, breathing Uncle Ruckus, straight up. Black people will express displeasure as we did with the George Floyd comments, but there's the same ones are still going to buy his shoes, still going to support his music. Nobody on our side will ever try to cancel him, even though he may say or do things that are extremely degrading or disrespectful on our end. But let him disrespect somebody, another side or another community, they will band together and make sure he knows that he did wrong. But us, we will still buy his shoes and still stream his music and still put money in his pocket no matter what he does to trip us up. If anything. That's
He
what
never-
I find interesting.
He never tripped us up. He never tripped us up, bro.
In a figurative sense. Even if he didn't literally you're offended by it. If he says anything that will offend. He said things that offended the
And you
community.
sound like R2D2.
He said things that he said things that one can argue offended black people. But apparently methods of handling certain things that offend us are very different.
That could be true. That could be very true. I don't feel like he did anything to harm us, though. I mean, what has he said that was wrong? Why did the White Lives Matter T-shirt matter so goddamn much?
You want to know something? I think with that, it was to me personally, it was disappointing. Just because even though for Black Lives Matter, I didn't support the actual company, but you know what I'm saying, what that phrase meant to me, what I took it for. You feel me? What it stood for in my eyes. You feel
Facts.
me? For him to double back and put White Lives Matter on a shirt was a troll move. And to be honest with you, not saying that white lives don't matter, but you feel me, that phrase was created because we felt like our lives didn't matter. So it was a stupid ass troll move, like, bro, like
Facts.
you're seeing our people getting murdered every day. You feel me? And you do some shit like that. It's just kind of like, to me, it's like you're doing anything for attention right now, and I kind of feel like it's all attention right now. Like if you watch the Drink Champs, he mentioned that something's going to happen in 2024. He said, legally, I cannot speak on what's going to happen in 2024, but something's going to happen. He's getting the attention on him. You feel me? It's a reason why all he's doing is he ain't stupid. You feel me? He ain't dumb. He can't. I think he's running for office. Personally, I think he's going to team up with your boy. And I say your boy as in you, Sir Mo. He's going to team up with Agent Orange. You feel me? And I think they're going to run.
And to go off of, and just so I can answer the question, to kind of go off of with you, with the original purpose of what Black Lives Matter meant to me. Dang the business side, because I was with that before it was a business. It's a difference between something being exclusive and something being included. It doesn't mean Black Lives Matter only, it means Black Lives Matter as well, because throughout the history of the US, the black life was treated worse than a dog, period. And for you to wear a White Lives Matter shirt, it's because we already know White Lives Matter. You're basically, it's almost like you're insulting intelligence. You don't got to tell us something that we already know. That we know White Lives Matter. We know all lives matter. All lives matter. But at the same time, why does it seem like the black life gets the short end of a stick, to where a black man gets murdered, the killer goes home, find a dead dog in a black man's backyard, he goes to jail? I mean, and at the same time, the person next to you wearing that White Lives Matter shirt goes on her Instagram and says she wore that shirt because she does not want to be a part of the black culture. So she's wearing this shirt
and you're standing next to her wearing the shirt, she's wearing it with an intent behind it. That's what's offensive. You ally yourself with somebody who literally is black, but is doing and saying things to go against the progression of black people.
That's very interesting. I was kind of trying to figure out why it touched the emotions of black folks so much and so deeply. I think that's well put, bro. Me personally, shit doesn't faze me. I know who Ye is. We know that he has a purpose. We know that he does everything with purpose. And that alone right there, you just know that there's a bigger picture if you see through the bullshit, you know. I digress.
Yeah, but it kind of it goes back to how much, or are you willing to sell out your morals and what you believe and what you really stand on for attention and clout? And that's another topic these days, because a lot of people do things and say things for clout and attention. You feel me? Like they sell out their morals and their standards. You feel me? Like I don't get it.
I guess it's the only way to get the attention of the people nowadays. Our attention spans are very small and minute. And within that, you have to grasp it. So what's the best way to do it? You gotta cuss people out. You gotta do, this, that, and the other in order to grab the attention of the people to make us think. You know what I mean?
That's a very good comment right there.
And she said prior to that, why do we celebrate our oppression? God damn. Why do we? Why do we?
Because we live in a country that tries to manipulate people into thinking it never happened. Because they want us to celebrate Columbus Day, somebody who literally did nothing, who quote unquote discovered land that was already inhabited, didn't discover anything. They want us to celebrate all these things in history that 9 out of 10 times are at some point is fabricated. But when we want to bring up the other side of history, they turn a blind eye to it because it makes them uncomfortable.
Do you think they're uncomfortable because they're not responsible for what happened? You dig what I'm saying? Like look at present day. You feel me? And we're talking about different races and backgrounds, and everybody always has white friends and Spanish friends, and this is that and the other, right? So do you think they feel uncomfortable about it because they're suffering the backlash from what their people did? You feel me? And they don't know how to fix it, or like, what's your take on it?
Well, bro, they shouldn't feel uncomfortable because it's not like we're trying to blame them. We're not saying you put us in slavery and so on and so forth. But you can, because granted, when Confederate statues went down, the main thing those people who support the Confederacy were saying is you can't erase history, acknowledge history. But at the same time, look at the history behind those figures. So if you're saying we can't erase history, now granted, we're not trying to erase history. History is history. It's always going to be there. It already happened. But now let's use that point and keep that same energy for all history. So if you want to represent this, no matter how uncomfortable it makes other folks feel, acknowledge the other part of history that may make you uncomfortable, but acknowledge that it happened. Now, granted, you shouldn't feel uncomfortable because, granted, you didn't do it, but you have to acknowledge the origins that your ancestors were involved, as well as my ancestors. My ancestors were the oppressed. Yours may have been the oppressor. But if you want to talk about American history, acknowledge all of that.
All I'm saying is that I think that every like conservative leftist white person should get an ass whipping. Just experience one good ass whipping. Just for shits and giggles. I think that's the only thing that I want for reparations. I just want to see some real goddamn conservative white folks getting their ass spanked.
Hey, I wanna answer this real quick. You know, damn it, Phoenix. I wish she was on the show, but it's man time, so I understand. I feel you, and it burns me up, but in the same time, I understand why it's being done. So I get tired of seeing these slave movies. You feel me? And reminders of our trauma. But these stories need to be told. You feel me? Like each story can't be told the same way. You dig what I'm saying? Like sometimes, and it's crazy because now that I'm older and the stuff that I know in history that I can talk to these youngins and they'll be like, what? That happened? Who is that? You feel me? Like a lot of these youngins don't know. You feel me? And sometimes it takes for an actual motion picture to make people aware and make them want to, you know what I'm saying, dig a little bit deeper. But I'm getting tired of the slave movies too. You know what I'm saying? But the story got to be told.
I think that the slave movies are a tool to keep everybody fucking separated. If we didn't blame average everyday white folks that are 600 to 700 years from slave and their slave owning ancestors, and they didn't think about us as being their underlings and feeling a certain type of privilege, wouldn't we unite and just be like, we're fucking human? Like,
if it wasn't for the reminders,
yeah.
I mean, so it's the movies is a part of it. You feel me? The movies is just a part of it. You feel me? Like a lot of our leaders, our black leaders, tend to keep bringing it up. What happened in the past? You feel me? So it's a 50-50 toss up.
History is absolutely important. If we don't know our past, it may become our future, but there are ways to tell those stories without triggering deep-rooted emotions. Hold up. The whole basis, excuse me, goddammit. The whole basis of and the premise of these movies is to manipulate us again and make us despise. Like make us hate, feel disgusted. Would the world be a better place if black folk didn't relive their trauma on a daily basis?
See, the thing is, we really relive the trauma, bro, every day, just in a different fucking form, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just think about it. Back in the day, slavery, you work on the plantation, you have a place to live. You feel me? It was hard labor. You step out of line, you feel me? You get reprimanded. Present day, you go to work every day, you get a paycheck just to give it right back to them. You paying for where you stay at. You dig what I'm saying? And if you break the rules of the land, you get reprimanded. It's the same situation all over again. Even though they applied it to all, they made certain changes because they know our tendencies. They know what we do. So they stack the game so that we will lose. Simple as that. So yeah, the movies are triggering, but it's still our reality, bro.
Thanks. And let me ask a question. What's worse? Watching a movie about history such as slavery, or watching a movie about black people on drugs and gangster films of black folks killing each other that we seem to love a whole lot?
That's a good point.
Why must we keep creating films like that?
That's facts.
Everybody,
That's
if you tell people, black people, to list their favorite movies, I guarantee they'll put New Jack City, Menace to Society, and all that in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it's just the culture for us right now that being bad is good.
You want to know something? I'm a be real with you. I just think that every culture has their gangster movies, and shout out to my man Ariel. You know what I'm saying? He put me on to a movie that everyone's seen in his culture. I think it was called Made Men, if I'm not mistaken.
Not Blood In, Blood Out.
I think that might have been it. It was some Spanish guys in jail or something.
Blood In, Blood Out.
So that he was like everybody. That's one of their movies that everybody done seen. You feel me? That's just like we all done seen Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. You feel me? Like, or Scarface. You feel me? Like, I think every culture has his.
So how does
that? Huh?
So, but how does the graphic imagery shown in there not trigger you and make you upset as much as the other imagery that we opposed to? Saying that people it's still black people getting tortured. It's still black people suffering. Is it because it's us doing it to us?
Hold on. So you said why isn't the gangster movies?
Why don't we feel the same way about those kind of films as we do about the slave films?
I think it's because
is it because it's black people doing it to black people as opposed to the white folks doing it to black people in the film?
No, because I think it's and this is not to everybody, you feel me? But that these movies that we watch, they're so real and relatable to our culture. You feel me? And what we go through inside of our culture. That's why I refer to Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are prime examples of the bad side, what happens amongst us. You know what I'm saying? So we tend to watch those movies that we relate to. You know, like, I honestly notice that they don't even really make, unless you can call me out, I don't think they make those type of movies like that anymore. That if it's a shooting and killing movie, it's a mixed cast. It's not specifically targeted on the black community.
I think that everything that Weezy just said, that we glorify homicides, we dance in our pain. That's a painful thought, that we do these type of things. Like, I wonder, is it a defense mechanism just to keep the pain from making us, lackadaisical and not wanting to survive? If we get consumed by the pain, I think that it would possibly, be worse.
So let me respond to this. Phoenix said that's not our culture, and this culture was created for survival. Now, I'm not saying that that's our culture. I'm saying that's when I say our culture, I mean that's our reality. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we back in the day, we seen, and still to this very day, because of where we live at. You feel me? Look how many killings happen in our general area every single day, every month. You feel me? It's to the point where local Instagrammers created pages that highlights nothing but the crime that goes on in our area, and it's sad how busy that feed is. It's always a shooting. It's always somebody getting killed. It's always a robbery. It's always some type of police activity. That's when I mean when I say our culture, I mean our reality. You feel me? And that's not everybody, but that's a lot of people's reality. You know, the chips are stacked against us, and we all don't live in the greatest places. You feel me? If we live in the good area, 9 times out of 10, we live on the outside, just far enough to be in a quote unquote safe zone. You feel
me? Well, I say all this. The reason I even brought this conversation up, the reason I even brought that conversation up is to compare and contrast those types of movies. Is the only way you can stop for us to stop seeing images and films of people that look like us oppressed is if we stop it all around. That's in those kind of films and the other. If not, it's gonna be seen, period. Because people will still pay their hard-earned money to see
it. You know, I always looked at the white comedies with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd and shit like that, just so I could escape my reality of being black. That's the type of shit. Like, I think that we have to start making things that help us escape this harsh reality that we're living in. You know, it creates dreamers. It creates, you know, lightheartedness. I think that we have a big dark cloud over the culture right now, with the ideal that you're not a man until you do time or you catch a body.
See, you want to know something? I think that we're already moving in that direction. I just think that we pay attention to what we're speaking on because that's our norm. But, you know, if you really, really think about it, ain't no hood movies been made lately. You feel me? There ain't been no hood TV shows out there like that lately. You feel me? It's really been a lot more action and serious roles in comedy. Like, if you really go on Netflix and go on the comedy, like our people, we dove into the comedy section, like their stand-up. Shout out to Marlon Wayans. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my 2 favorite movies right now is both of the haunted houses, bro. And I've been watching them through the whole entire pandemic, and I still laugh just like the first time. You know what I'm saying? I seen it, but I will say, like, the only problem where we have the glorifying of that life, and it's sad to say that it remains and it's strong, is inside of our music. You feel me? In TV and film, it cut down tremendously, but in the music, it amplified. And the reason why is because the industry, and this goes back to what Kanye was saying, the people that control the industry, they're signing a certain talent. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you notice, you get more promotion behind the trap and the drill rap versus somebody like J. Cole. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's all about what's being pushed in our face, and that negative shit is being pushed in our face. We're not getting that feel good music anymore. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I'm around.
And there was an argument. There was a discussion that was on Clubhouse that I was a part of, and it was a valid. It was a very interesting point that was made. And of course, it turned to like a battle of the sexes type thing, because when it comes to music that's degrading to women, or lyrics that are degrading to women, if you go to the clubs, the songs that the women are dancing to and know all the words to and are singing out loud are the most degrading ones. You don't see them singing the J. Cole songs or dancing to them. You see them dancing to the City Girls and all these other songs that may have lyrics that may not paint them in the best light, but those are the ones that they love.
So have you ever thought about it maybe because of the frequencies?
Now, granted, the argument in the clubhouse to that was like, well, we just dancing to the songs that are the most catchy, but yeah, still the fact remains what the songs are about.
I guarantee you, if you play all of these songs that they're saying that's the popular song that the women are singing that's degrading, I guarantee you, they all sound similar and on the same frequency.
Oh, I promise that too.
I almost want to bet money. You know what I'm saying? There's power in frequency and vibrations, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, no, there's proven studies that when you send certain vibrations through water, it damages the water, and so you get more toxic water when you even hum a certain hymn. You know what I mean? That's why you have monks and shit like that. But did y'all hear about the fact that Lil Wayne turned down a sample that Big Lotto requested?
Oh, that was false news.
I did not know about that.
You said that was a false one?
Yeah, it was a false report. She cleared that up. That was cat.
Okay.
Okay.
And
All right.
so hold on. So that's an example, right? So that's an example of media creating false narratives to cause us to argue and degrade each other. You see how quickly that one little headline that was created could have went crazy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Unnecessary drama.
Do we as black folk love competition?
Yeah.
Like to the point where we're willing to kill each other over it.
Well, if we break down competition, it all goes deeper. It all goes down to self-esteem in a sense. Because if you notice, anytime, like, let's keep it simple. Not a good, I'll even lowball it. I'll say 7 or 8 out of 10 times. If a woman is in a room and another pretty woman walks in, she's automatically gonna, in some way, compare, in a sense, herself to her, in a sense, or acknowledge her in some sort of way. And there's a good margin of time if a man walks down the street and another man, masculine looking man walks past him, dude is gonna stick his chest out a little bit, so on and so forth, give or take. So something like that goes down to how somebody carries themselves when they're in a situation where their self-esteem is triggered. That leads to a comparison, which leads to competition.
Rob?
I'm sorry, what was the question? I was checking the comments.
Do we as black people love competition?
I do. I mean, I can only speak for myself. Everybody's not a competitor. You know what I'm saying? So, some people can't handle competition because they can't handle losing. And that's one of the big things. Some people are sore losers. Some people just don't like to see other people win to the point where they'll sabotage. But I mean, me personally, I like competition. And I think it proves that we like competition because some of the biggest sports that we dominate, you feel me, are the most competitive. Look at basketball. Look at football. Those are very, very competitive sports. You know what I'm saying?
Do we need competition to strike something in us? I think, Is that something
Well,
that we crave?
with me, it motivates me. I'll be the first one to say that I'm a competitive person because I always have the desire. I always have a desire and a will and a need to be the best. So, if anything, I always compete with myself. You know, most time I don't, because I don't really see another individual as a threat. So my like whenever I accomplish something, it's like, all right, I gotta outdo this. I gotta outdo this K Quick who's standing right here. I gotta beat him. So competition motivates the hell out of me.
You know what?
That's a,
On the other side of that, I like that Quick. On the other side of it, it's a little deeper. Yeah, I'm competing with myself, but in the same breath, you feel me? I observe around me just to see where everybody else is, you feel me, around me. Because at the end of the day,
Of course.
even though because you have to know where to gauge yourself, you feel me? I feel like me just being in competition with me, you feel me, will not fully push me to my potential because sometimes that next man is going to go a little harder than you. You feel me? There's the statement, every dog has their day. You feel me? There's always somebody, and I was taught this by my cousin. He was like, don't ever get too above yourself. There's always somebody that hit harder than you. You feel me? That's faster than you. You feel me? And that can beat you. You feel me? So don't ever get comfortable with who you are. So with that being said, in my mental, I always look at the competition around me because I need to know what I'm competing against. Now, when I'm ahead of the competition, of course, I'm still going to be chasing my ghosts, but in the same breath, I still got to look around.
And to add on to that, in the sake of competing with me, I'm never comfortable because in the need to be the best, there's a need and desire to get better. So in order to be the best, you got to get better. For instance, everybody was on this journey with me when I ended up on a song with Lazy Bone, one of my idols. I knew there were going to be other rappers in there, but I already had, and I actually, when I was interviewed by them, they asked what mindset I had to get into when I entered this, and I said I had to be I was in a bloodthirsty one. I had a hunger for blood because I already knew no matter how dope anybody in that competition was, nobody was going to rap better than me, and nobody was going to want this as much as I did. I knew what I was going to do, and I knew what I had to do in order to make it not even close when they put my verse in the lineup. I knew what I had to do to stand out. I knew what I had to do to separate myself from everyone else. And like I said, when they threw me in there, it wasn't even close because my main instinct was to kill. And the only thing anybody else could do was not get killed.
But see, guess what? Challenging yourself and being challenged by someone else is totally different.
Oh yeah. What was that?
I said challenging yourself and being challenged by somebody else is definitely totally different.
Oh yeah. Well, granted, the challenge let's not get it messed up. The challenge did come because when it got down to the wire, me and my guy Rush, we was when it came to us being head up. If I was to put it in fight terms, we was beating the heck out of each other. Because granted, when they narrowed everything down, when it went from like 100 or 80 people, however many MCs it was, and it got down to the final 4 best, that's when I felt like, all right, here we go. It's a fight now. It's a fight. Who's the best right here? That's when the pressure was on. So trust. Don't think when it gets to the wire, I see who's around me. I see how dope it is. And that's when tension starts to set in. Like, these folks are nice. These folks are nice. But at the end of the day, it's all about what dog got the biggest heart.
Well, look, speaking of
Dope
dog
way to end the
hearts,
show.
well, before we go, speaking of dog hearts, you guys know the McRib is back for its farewell tour.
I am not. Now, for one, even if I wasn't a pescatarian, I am not trying that lab-created meat. I'm not.
I'm good.
Pause when I say that. I'm good. That McRib didn't even come from a rib. That is flavored gel.
Hold on, wait a minute. So Mo, quick. Can I call out our brother Mo real quick before we go?
Hone him in.
And I brought this up. No, you know what, brother Mo? How dare you say no where you, my friend, like beef lymph nodes mixed with beef salivary glands, aka chorizo, buddy. I told you I was gonna get you because that shit disgusted me, nigga.
I hate to tell you this, but nigga, that's what built us, okay? Once upon a time, since you niggas always want to bring up slavery, that's all the fuck they had, okay? I get why chitlins and all that still exist because that's what built us. Those are the building blocks. But god damn it, I am so tired of the fucking McRib sandwich. It was one time I obsessed over the fucking McRib sandwich. I was a little spoiled fuck ass kid that kept begging my parents for a fucking McRib sandwich.
Not a
Okay.
fucking ass kid.
Yeah, little leech ass, don't work shit, but always got a goddamn hunger pain. Okay, I was one of them fucking kids. I am sick of it. I have been eating the fucking McRib faithfully for fucking what seems like fucking eternity. If I was to go to hell, that's what the fuck they would feed me every day.
So, question: since you have been eating the McRib for this long, has the formula changed at all, or has it stayed consistent throughout these decades?
Listen, the last time
Like the
I had a
taste and
fucking
all.
the last time I had a McRib sandwich was probably about 8 years ago. And I haven't run back since. It's just not the same. It's just not the same, bruh.
That's how you know it's not real, because if it was real, it would taste the same.
No, it tastes like they kicked the pig in the ass with a bunch of rubber boots and stuffed it with them.
Not rubber boots.
Yeah, they left it there, and they wanted to flavor it. They wanted to flavor the meat. Okay, that's what the fuck it is. Marinated in rubber boots.
So it's shoe leather on a bun.
I mean,
with
yeah.
sauce.
Yeah,
I'm a little disappointed because they brought back the ribs and still have not brought back my barbecue chicken tenders, bro.
Bruh, go. What if it makes you feel better? Go there tomorrow and order yourself a McGangbang.
Bruh, do you really want a bunch of Hispanic people slathering sauce on shit?
No,
everything,
good, bro.
Black people ain't even working drive-thrus no more, bro. I can't remember the last time I've seen a goddamn black person frying some fucking chicken other than in Malcolm X Avenue. Hold
on, wait a minute. You just brought up something. So I just moved into a different area. You know what I'm saying? I'm officially a DMV dude. I was born in DC. You know what I'm saying? Raised in Maryland. I just moved to Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
He's been everywhere now.
Like shit. So where I live at, there's a Popeyes up the street. So, you know, I was around the way and got my hand on some Popeyes coupons, you know. Didn't feel like cooking dinner, so I went to Popeyes, right? I walked in this Popeyes and seen not one black person behind the counter.
It's time to run, motherfucker.
all Hispanic people.
Oh no.
So let me tell you something. The chicken was better than Gaithersburg chicken,
But
but the macaroni and cheese
I knew it.
tasted like they literally soaked the noodles in water for too long, and the just was just like buckets of water inside of each bite with some fucking regular ass cheese, like they ran out the original cheese and threw some. Said, you know what? Go to the store and get some crab, but they get the off-brand shit.
They threw the crab. So it was government cheese.
The government, government.
Bruh. I cringe every time I see an Hispanic person frying some anything. They can't fry for shit.
So did you try the mashed taters?
Hell no.
No, hell no.
So real quick, I got a
no,
shout
no.
out to Popeyes on Addison Road, right off of Central Avenue. Went in there, got some chicken, and oh my goodness, I swear, it was like my mama or my auntie was in that kitchen. I ain't gonna lie to you, that jump was just right. It was cooked all the way through. Man, shout out to them.
That's lit.
Every time I see a Hispanic person in there flipping some or stepping up on their little stool so they can get the fucking chicken off the rack, I cringe.
Really, bro? You had to do that.
He's not lying.
Got these little people.
All right,
Little
put me in the
people.
back. I don't want to be a part of this.
Trying to fry some goddamn chicken?
Oh, you jerk.
Nah. That does That chicken be light skinned in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It be so juicy and raw. Oh. You could tell the fat still on the motherfucker. It still got
So
connected to
yo, speaking of that, because Weezy's last comment made me think of something. So tell me something. Are the best restaurant in the dangerous parts of the neighborhoods?
Yes and no.
Yes and no?
They the best and they the dirtiest. So if you don't mind eating off the floor, then go ahead.
Not off the floor. Cause I'm gonna tell you this, when I go, every time I go to Philly, shouts out to Philly, love y'all. The best cheesesteaks are in the hood, yo.
That's facts. That's big ass facts.
Yeah,
Shout out to my
because
South Philly family.
yeah, so it's like, matter of fact, we went to first cheesesteak spot I went to was Max's. That's like the most famous. They shot Creed there. Like literally, I watched the movie Creed, and I was there before the movie was even announced. Before it came, like, and when it finally came out and I watched it, I was literally sitting in the same booth they were sitting in. So I was like, yo, that's the same spot. But anyhow, Max's is in the trenches though. You know, it's kind of it's like literally, it's not like in the bright lit area where like the city main attractions are. It's like it's kind of in the trenches, you know what I'm saying? But them cheese steaks will make you get the itis in 2 minutes flat.
And that sounds like a good motherfucking time right there.
It is. I love Max's. Shout out to Max's Steaks. Shouts out.
Ain't nothing like losing your erection for a fucking steak and cheese.
Hey, you know what, fellas? You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to take a road trip to Philly, and we're gonna have to film this documentary. We're gonna have to see who got the best cheesesteaks.
All right, we can do that. I will do that. But I'll say who got the worst, because everybody in Philly say never go to Geno's.
Yeah, I heard it's overhyped.
Yeah, well, they said it's just, for one, shout out to my Philly sister Sean. She says for one, they don't use real cheese.
Oh no.
Or something like that. Like for real. All the natives never go to Geno's. Like Geno's is like for like tourists go there.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, so
yeah, that sounds like this raggedy ass Ben's Chili Bowl. Fuck you, man.
I still have never eaten there. I still have never eaten there, bro.
Ben's chili bowl, just add more water to the chili. That shit you need. Now that's where I need Mexicans working at. I need Mexicans working right there, making that motherfucking chili. Okay, them some stewing motherfuckers. I swear to God, they can make a stew like nobody business. But if they ever, I just wish they would just stop frying fucking. Please leave the fucking chicken alone. If it's. It can't be the same color as me, man. Okay, this is the first time in my life. Nah, bro.
I am super done.
Light skin fucking chicken, bro. Yeah.
I'm more done than that chicken was.
I don't want to taste the salmonella. Okay, kill me when I can't taste the fucking salmonella, bro. I can taste it. I keep all my receipts from Popeyes now, bro, just in case I gotta sue the shit out of them. Fuck you mean? Nobody else does this. Nobody's unsure about how raw the fuck that chicken gonna be.
No, you just really made me feel like a fool for not doing that. Then I'm gonna start doing it. You know, we should have kept that receipt for them soggy ass fries and them busted ass wings, bro.
Big ass facts. Big fucking facts, bro.
What should we call the Philly documentary? This cheesesteak adventure.
Oh nah, that's going on. Oh nah, that's exclusive content. You got to go to Red Vision Cinema .com.
I know, but we still got to give it a title though.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. What would we say? What would we say that wouldn't make us feel uncomfortable? Like mates get their steaks? Nah, I don't like that. That's
no. Please don't ever say that again. Please don't ever say that again.
I imagine the crocodile hunter say that shit. All right, the mites get their steaks.
Well, leave it to him because at least he got the accent to make it sound less uncomfortable. So
you trying to say that my voice is very uncomfortable
when you say that type of stuff?
And what you got? What you got, Rock? I heard you. What you got?
The meat retreat.
All right, that's even worse.
Oh nah,
bro. I would prefer, for real. I think I would take G.I. Mo's title over that one.
Choosing the meat,
like straight up.
Chasing the meat. Oh nah.
All right, so Sean, I'm gonna have to hit Shawnee up. We're gonna need her to be the tour guide to all the steak locations, the cheesesteak locations, you know, BBF stuff. But until then, y'all know the vibes is K Quick, Beastwise and Faith. I am KQuick.com. It has been the man cave here tonight. So y'all have gotten a testosterone overload. Pause. So much love always. Yeah.
Man, and of course it's your man G.I. Mo, aka non-GMO. And yeah, I miss each and every one of y'all guests. And man, this has been a journey. I love y'all.
Damn. Well, it was always a pleasure with my compadres. You know, this is our first Man Time show. We got to do this again. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll have to plan this one out. You know what I'm saying? Take a survey from the ladies, see what they want. You know, let them pick our brains. But
does this mean we got to let the girls have their turn?
Of course. We gonna give them hell in the comments.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm planning my comments.
Hell yeah.
I'm trolling.
Not the woman takeover.
Oh yeah. Well, it's only right, but like just know I'm not giving them no air.
Yeah.
I'm on their ass. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at Telebay Rock. Look, y'all stay on the lookout. The No Filter Show. We are planning on doing some pop-up shows. So look, be tapped in on all of our social media. The No Filter Show. Be on the lookout for those locations. I'm out of here, fellas. It was a great time doing the show with y'all again.
Yes, sir.
We got to do this shit again. Catch us next Thursday, same time, same place with the rest of our ladies, Just Star and the Blue Phoenix. But for now, we out. Yeah. Peace.
Yeah.